Hi, welcome to Happily Hired with Heart. My name's Alex. Now today, about the questions you can ask at an interview and what that looks like. Now, some of you say, I can ask questions at interviews. Yes, you can. Sounds a bit like Bob the Builder there, but yes, you can ask questions, okay? This is your opportunity to find out whether this employer is right for you. You can do as much reading as possible about them, either through the news, through their website, through their values, okay? But at the end of the day, you have got to want to work for them and you need to get that information, okay? You know, from my experience, I've been to interviews when I've asked questions about them, and actually they didn't fit with my values. And they didn't fit with what I believed in and whether I didn't feel comfortable working for them. So actually I withdrew my application, and that is totally fine, yeah? Because you don't want to go down the route later on and find, actually, I don't want to work here. Or you go into burnout. You know, it's really important that you get the right thing, the right job for you at the right time, and it will come, okay? This is why it's important to ask questions. Also, I always think to describe this to people I work with, that we always think the employer is there and we're here at an interview and they're just there to interrogate us. Actually, it's not. They really want you. You've done the hard work with your CV and cover letters, yeah? But actually, you know, it's about them making sure just as much as they're making sure you are the right match and you will work well together, okay? So really important. And for me, as I said, that's really important. So let's look at the questions that I ask. So questions you could ask are, what are the training opportunities? What progression do you have in this company? What is the team like? Why do you work for this company? Okay, that gives you what we call open questions, so you can get as much information out of them as possible for you to make that decision on them. Now, questions you don't want to ask at an interview are, how much will I get paid? Let them lead that, okay? If they're any good interviewer, they'll say, what is your salary expectations? But you don't lead that, okay? Don't ask any personal questions. Don't bring up anything negative that you might have heard, okay? Really important, keep those really important. So my question is to you, what questions do you ask at an interview? And please put them in the comments down below, okay? Now remember, if you're enjoying these videos, just like them, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And just remember, you're not on your own. You have more sparkle than you think.